Hello artists, it's Alexia and welcome to the Everything Art. And today I am going to be trying oil paint for the first time. Well, not really for the first time because I did test it out before, but now I have everything that I need. I have like the solvent and I did a lot of research and we're actually going to do a painting. So we're just going to go for it, I guess. I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's going to be fun, and I'm in my shed. I got a few canvases. I think I'm going to use this one, just a small one. I think. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to go get set up, and we'll get to painting. So here's the drawing I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be using this piece of plastic for my paint palette, because why not? It came with the canvases, and here is what I'm going to be using for the background color, just this brown color, just to add a thin little layer. And now we gotta wait for it to dry. Nope, it's not dry. I guess I'll see you when it's dry. It's 2 hours later and it's dry. Well, to the touch. So we're just gonna keep going. Now we have to do the sketch. Okay, so this sketch took me like 20 seconds. I just need a basic outline of where everything's gonna be. And I'm gonna start by doing the dark areas first because with my research, it's best to do the dark areas first and then do the light areas on top. So that's what we're gonna do. So according to my research, you have to work thin layers and work up to thick layers. So right here, I'm just doing this like nasty kind of green and black color and just filling in the leaf areas. Adding the colors was really fun because you just get to mix a bunch of colors together and work over top of it. It's really different when you're working with oil painting, but it's really fun. Okay, so I have to catch you guys up on what happened. So, obviously I painted and then I let it dry for the entire day yesterday because I decided to go paint my 3D printed checkers and watch a football game. And I didn't really want to paint that for the rest of the day. So it is the next day. And let me just say, it's still shiny, it's still wet, which is okay because actually I'm kind of getting used to the wetness of the oil paints. I think it's kind of cool because I've never worked with something like this before. But yeah, finally this morning I got the courage to come out here. Well, I got the motivation to come out here and work on this thing again. So I basically put a basic sort of thing down. That's why it looks all messy when you guys saw it. Like, I don't know. It's sort of like a scribble sketch sort of with the oil paints. So now we're gonna get into detail and just make it a lot better than what it is right now. So let's get to work. So right here I'm just giving a little dimension and adding the highlights. Okay, so here's what I have so far. I'm working on the darker areas and the lighter areas. I love this flower. Once I put the highlights in, it just pops now. And the sunflower's looking pretty good too. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, but over here you can see it a little better. But right now I'm going to take a break because I've been painting for about an hour and a half maybe, and I didn't eat lunch yet. So I'm gonna go eat lunch, and my hands are freezing because it's kind of a chilly day outside. It's really cloudy and my hands are like really cold. So I'm gonna go in, warm up, eat some lunch, and then maybe come back out here. We are back, and I'm just gonna continue doing the darker areas, like super dark areas, and the super light areas. So we're just gonna keep doing the same thing and hopefully get done with this thing. Maybe today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So let's get to painting. Okay, so I think I'm finally done, and I'm gonna show you the final thing. So I'm gonna give a full recap on oil painting and compared to other paints and everything like that, because I've never used oil painting. This is the first time, like I said, and it's definitely something different than acrylic paint and like gouache paint that I've used. Like it doesn't dry quickly, and at first, like when it wasn't drying, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like this, you know, because I did the first little coat first, like of the background and everything, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this. Like I'm not patient. I cannot do this. But once I started adding the color on over top of the background, I realized that it's really good that it doesn't dry fast, because you get to like mess around with it, and if you don't like one thing in one specific area, you can sort of like blend it together, erase it, and redo it in a way. And you can't really do stuff like that with acrylic because it dries so fast. And I think from this experience, would I choose acrylic or oil paint? I think oil painting, to be honest, because I don't usually paint, and when I do paint, I just never like how it turns out. But with the oil painting, this is the first painting that I really actually love that I made, besides like wall art and murals, because I've done that too. But I'm gonna continue to experiment with oil paint and, you know, make some more paintings and everything. I think it turned out awesome, actually. And the good thing about it is you don't need like any paint at all. Like that's all the paint that I used, and there's so much left over, and I even left it out for like a whole day, and it didn't even dry out. And I think that is pretty awesome, especially because it comes in these like little tubes, so there's like nothing, but you can get out like a lot of paint, like a lot of paintings from those tiny little tubes, and I think that's awesome. So that's me oil painting for the first time. It turned out really good, and I'm very happy with the results, and I hope you guys maybe learned something, and maybe one day we'll give it a try, because oil paints are definitely worth giving a try, especially if it is just an experiment, and I think it was really fun. So I hope you guys liked this video, and stay creative. Bye!